This looks like a TV, but this is definitely not a TV. It is actually a 100-inch screen with a projector, and it's not any average projector. What you're looking at is the image created from a Hisense latest projector, that is the PX3 Pro projector. Now, this is very widely spoken about, and in my today's video, we are going to find out whether this is really worth the hype and if you should consider this as one of the best laser TV options for your next upgrade in the video. Now, unlike all the other ultra short throw projector options, which have got big black boxes in terms of width, in terms of the depth, or they are just simple black, Hisense knows how to leave a good footprint in your living room spaces. They know that this projector is definitely going to be highlighted in the spaces that it is going to be installed in. And that is why you can literally admire the beauty of this product. It's actually a plastic body, but wrapped around with a nice metallic blue-gray color combination. And that actually brings up a nice premium experience to this projector. The front panel is very nicely designed. It has got one of the best sound system, which is 50-watt sound system inside the projector. And then you have got all the connections hidden behind. So this is the Hisense PX3 Pro, and it has got one of the best ultra short throw projector specifications available right now in the market on paper. For instance, this is one of the first projector which supports not just the Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, but it also supports IMAX enhanced. So this is apparently the world's first IMAX enhanced supported ultra short throw projector. The next thing which most of the people want in their living rooms is good brightness from the projector. And that is where again Hisense can score higher because it has got 3000 ANSI lumens of support comparing to the other models which probably are somewhere in the range of 27 to 2800 ANSI lumens. And one of the most powerful engines that you can see right now is available inside, which is the TriChroma Laser engine, which helps you get amazing brightness on the colors. At first, even we felt that, okay, this cannot be true. You cannot have such a nice impression on the screen with an ultra short throw projector. Definitely the colors could also pop out. And this popping out of colors was only possible because of the 110% BT2020 color coverage. Now, while in our other projectors, we have seen that they can go somewhere close to 100, 105, 107, but 110% BT2020 coming from an ultra short throw projector, again, Hisense could really crack that. And to run this projector, they have given a Vida OS, which is built in this projector. Now, Vida OS is very similar to a Google TV OS, but Google TV is only available for the US markets. For the rest of the world, we are still looking at Vida OS. Apart from the Vida OS, you also get this nice remote control, which is little premium in finish. They have got a solar charging cells over here. So you can either use that or you can connect a USB-C type so that you can charge this remote control. One of the drawbacks though, it's not backlit, which can disappoint few people, especially if you're watching a home theater experience with a dark environment, then you need this remote to light up. So that is one of the areas where they might have to work around. But with all the shortcut keys, with all the buttons out here, you are good to go. And the best part, it has got HDMI EARC, CEC support. It has got two HDMI which are 2.1 supported. It has got two USBs which are 2.0 and 3.0, and it has got a LAN cable connection. It has got a aux output port as well as it has got the optical output port. Now, with so many things, you literally don't need anything. You can just bring this home today and change your TV into a big giant 100 or a 150 inch screen experience with Hisense PX3 Pro. And to all the gaming fans, well, Hisense PX3 Pro has also got a certification from Xbox, which means that you can literally plug in your Xbox devices directly to this projector, and it is absolutely a killer when it comes to a gaming performance. Now, apart from that, for the Apple owners, the Apple HomeKit compatibility is available in this projector, which again gives you a better control and you can do a lot of things by integrating this projector into your automation. Now, in case ultra short throw is not for you, you can check this video that we have done on the Hisense C2 Ultra, which brings out the same brightness, same colors, same experience, except the fact that it can be placed at a distance of 8 feet to cover up the same screen size, which this projector can cover from a mere distance of 1 feet. The colors that pop and the contrast that rivals lot of OLED TVs or the QLED TVs makes Hisense PX3 Pro one of the most standing out product in this ultra short throw category. The skin tones feel very natural. The blacks are literally immersively deep for a projector of this quality. The HDR content, which can be HDR, HDR10 plus, or even Dolby Vision, it can literally crack each and every piece of that scene and it can come alive on your screen. Now, whether you're streaming it for Dolby Vision content or using it for gaming in 4K, the experience is very fluid, immersive, and effortlessly premium. The built-in speakers are actually very nice. Like getting 50 watts of sound output, we were happy with even a volume levels kept at 15 to 20%. When connected with a nice Atmos compatible system, this can definitely create a magical home theater experience. Now, to those of you who are using the built-in speakers, you can actually hear clear dialogues by using the sound enhancers or the dialogue enhancers in their settings. You can also get spacious sound with the same built-in speakers by again going into the sound settings and ensuring that this projector can well suffice to your room even without an external sound system. But because we believe more into the magic of home cinema, our recommendations will always be to use this with a nice sound bar if you are sitting under 14-15 feet distance, or with a nice wired Atmos home cinema system so that you get the best of both the worlds, the audio as well as the video. Now let's talk about the prices. Well, the PX3 Pro projector is actually placed in the high-end category, and that is why the pricing of this projector is around 3,99,000 for most of the consumers in the Indian market. But if you want to have some better, sweeter deal on this projector, then don't forget to check the link that is shared in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Let us find out which is the closest competition to the Hisense PX3 Pro as of now in India. And the only model that I can think of is the Formovie Theater Premium. Because the Formovie Theater Premium is merely 10 to 20,000 rupees cheaper than the Hisense PX3 Pro. Now, the reason why Hisense wins in certain areas is where the brightness is high. For instance, the Hisense has 3000 ANSI lumens compared to 2700 ANSI lumens of Formovie, which is a winning point for those of you who are looking for a bright room home cinema experience with a projector. The second is for more colors. 107% BT 2020 coverage with Formovie, whereas 110% with the Hisense PX3 Pro. This makes the Hisense much more colorful on screen when looking at various images. And the third area where Hisense definitely scores a point is with its own built-in speakers. Now, I don't know how many people would use the built-in speakers, but if you are, then Hisense with its 50 watts output is definitely going to be a far more better audio experience compared to the 30 watts of the Formovie Theater Premium. But guess what? Formovie is that it's not that as a bad deal, because Formovie has still got two strong points. The first one is that it is Google TV OS compared to the Vida OS of the Hisense PX3 Pro. Now, there was one app which we literally tried our hands to play around and get it installed in the Hisense, but it could not happen. And that was the F1 TV app. Now, this is actually because of the Hisense Vida OS. Had it been a Google TV OS, we would have definitely cracked that. But with Google TV in the Formovie, you can have all the apps that you want in the Formovie Theater Premium. That's one advantage of Formovie. The second advantage of Formovie is that the low throw distance, which means that for a 120 inches, you may have to keep this projector at a little farther distance from the screen, but with Formovie, you can bring it down, which means that your cabinets can be smaller, and that is again a good winning point for Formovie Theater Premium. In terms of the on-screen display, here is a small glimpse of what Formovie and Hisense has to deliver side by side. If you are convinced that Hisense PX3 Pro is the projector that you have to buy, or if you have already bought this projector, then here are 5 useful settings that we did and we were able to get the best out of this projector. The first one is the dark detailing. Now this dark detailing feature needs to be turned on in the picture settings, because then and then only you will start seeing a more better black levels on the screen. Now when you play movies like John Wick, you will start noticing that the black levels will start bringing in good depth in the image, and that is why turning on this feature is extremely important. The second, now we mentioned that how Hisense PX3 Pro has got a very high brightness, and due to which there can be some color balance issues or there can be some color temperature issues. So for that, getting your gamma temperatures or the color temperatures of this projector right is extremely important. And to do that, we recommend to use the warm one as the standard setting in this projector for all your video purposes. You'll find the third useful settings in the intelligent mode settings. This is where you will see an option of turning on or off the 4K AI upscaling. Personal recommendation is to always turn it on so that even for a content which is not necessarily in 4K, you'll be able to see a better output on the screen. The fourth setting is where you are given a freedom to select the type of screen that you are pairing with this Hisense PX3 Pro. Now, most of the times, the UST ALR fabrics are either available in Fresnel or they are available in the PET crystals. The Fresnels are narrow angle. The PET crystals have wide viewing angle. Now, in our case, since we use the PET crystal screen, we selected the wide angle ALR screen as the option. In your case, based upon the type of screen that you have installed, make sure to put in the same fabric or the same screen type. And along with that, you can also select the screen size. So do these settings to get again the best experience from the projector. And lastly, for the people who are out there who are using this projector with a soundbar or with an Atmos compatible AV receiver, and you want the audio of this projector to come out to this system, make sure to turn on the HDMI eARC feature along with HDMI CEC, so that you can eliminate multiple remote controls and you can control in terms of powering on off as well as in terms of controlling the volume using one single remote only. The Hisense PX3 Pro is definitely meant for those of you who are looking for high brightness in their living rooms or media rooms. It is going to give you a laser sharpness, and it has got all the fancy features that anybody in the AV world would want. So Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, IMAX enhanced, ALLM support, MEMC, the best in form for gaming. It has got literally everything. So in case you're planning for upgrading your TV, or if you're looking for a nice bright experience in your living rooms and you want something which matches your Apple ecosystem, then Hisense PX3 Pro is definitely worth considering. Let me know your thoughts on this projector in the comments below, while I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will share some amazing products in this home theater category every week for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for the same, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.